UFC 187, Anthony Johnson versus Daniel Cormier. Well, wait a minute, wait a fucking minute. It's supposed to be Anthony Johnson versus John Jones. Oh, okay. This just in. Newsflash, John Jones involved in a car crash with a pregnant woman, breaking her arm and then running from the scene, coming back to the scene, grabbing his bag of weed, and then leaving the scene once again. Stripped of his UFC title, now we have the fucking interim title fucking match between Anthony Johnson and Daniel Cormier. Okay, that's what this is about. Let's get it. We begin with Joseph Benavidez versus John Moraga. Joseph, I don't know much about him. He's a good fighter, flyweight, but I remember him, only thing I remember about him is him getting bobbleheaded by fucking Mighty Mouse. Mighty Mouse like tore his ass up. John Moraga, pretty good fighter. I've seen him in a couple of UFC fight nights. Pretty good. This could be a good match. Good matchup. We come out and Benavidez. What the fuck is going on here? I don't know. My bad about the screen cap. And then Benavidez takes him down. I'll tell you the fucking gist of this fight. On the fucking standing, it was all Moraga. On the ground, it was all Benavidez. So it was a fucking war of attrition between two guys that were good at one thing. But one of them used it a lot more. Moraga, he tried to stay on his feet, but his fucking takedown defense couldn't fucking handle it. Benavidez would just take him down at will pretty much, and then win on the fucking ground. Oh, the fucking leg kicks. Whoa, they were devastating. Another fucking body kick from fucking Moraga, but it didn't fucking matter once they locked up. You see they're bleeding. Accidental headbutt right here. Moraga's got the fucking mouse right here, and I think he had one over his ear. Oh, and then I was looking like fucking Friday the 13th in the fucking ring, and it just gets worse from here. And it's all fucking Benavidez because he's just grinding them out, taking them to the ground. On the fucking feet, Moraga was just a little bit better, a little bit faster. But on the fucking ground, it was no fucking contest. Fucking Benavidez all fucking night. All night. And look at this shit. It's like painting the fucking mat with Moraga. he's doing a fucking abstract painting with Moraga's blood. And there we go. Moraga's fucking out of here. Benavidez for the win. But what are you gonna do as long as fucking Mighty Mouse is on the top? I don't know what this win means. Just more cash in your pocket, I guess. Now we have Travis Brown versus Andrei Arlovski. Travis, heavy hitting motherfucker. Arlovski, a fucking legend. And he's making a comeback for some reason. I have no idea why. He's been looking horrible in his last few fights. Horrible. And just note, this is what I want to bring up. This fucking facial hair. I think that's fucking cheating. That has to be a buffer. It's like a pillow in your face. It's like you come in the fucking ring with a pillow strapped to your goddamn face. Now, I'm not saying this is scientific or anything. It's my fucking opinion. But I think the motherfuckers with the big ass facial hair always win. So this is a fucking test right here. Test number 1. Brown versus Arlovski. Facial hair test 1. Come out. You got two motherfuckers who pretty much can just take your head off in one punch. And Arlovski's looking good, actually. He's a little thicker around the waist and shit. This motherfucker used to look like the epitome of manliness and shit. He was great in that Van Damme movie. You should check it out, the Universal Soldier movie. Good. And he's coming out and he's just blasted Brown early. Brown's up against the fucking fence. He's rocked. And Brown has so much heart and so much facial hair. Arlovsky still, he's like, whoa, I can't finish this motherfucker. So he backs off. Brown's making his little comeback, but more Arlovsky. As soon as Arlovsky hits him, he takes him back to fucking, Dizzy Town. He's all fucking drunk and shit. And look, he's rolling all over the fucking place. But he can't seem to fucking finish this motherfucker. He's fucking like a fucking bull. He's like punching the motherfucker over and over, but he won't go down. He can barely stand, but he won't fucking go down. And then we get this. Fucking Brown cracks Arlovsky. Look at the stance. Brown can barely fucking stand. He puts his feet in this wide stance where, okay, I'm ready. He looked like a fucking drunk guy, I swear to God, barely fucking standing up. And then he cracks Arlovsky. He cracks him and gets him on the ground. But it didn't last for long. Arlovsky was right back up, putting it back on him, giving him kicks. He had more tools and shit. And Brown was just all heart at this point. It was a great fucking short ass fight. Oh my God, going back and forth between two fucking monsters. And Arlovsky wins. I don't know what the fuck this comeback is for, but this was a fucking great fight. I don't know how far he's not going to go for a belt or anything like that, but good job, Arlovsky. I hope you quit and make more Universal Soldier movies. Now we have Donald Cerrone versus John Makadessi. Makadessi had just fought like a month ago, and he got a phone call 4 days after his fight to take a fight on short notice to fight Cerrone, which I know his manager was like, fuck me. You cannot turn down a fight against Cerrone, because Cerrone never turns down any fights. So you look like a fucking pussy if you turn it down. So, of course, he took the fight. And Donald Cerrone, fucking Thai boxing guy, great on the ground, great on the feet, will fight anybody, anytime, anywhere. I love this guy. I like that guy. And look at those fucking kicks. I'll say it right now. Me. I have 3 weeks of fucking Ishinru karate, and I'll fucking tell you right now, he has the best fucking Thai boxing kicks in the fucking UFC. His shit is pretty. Makadessi was game though. He was fucking fighting. He was in there the whole fucking time. And given as good as he gets, it was of course, look at that pretty ass kick. He looks like Sagat from fucking Street Fighter. You had Cerrone basically winning, but it was very close each round. A couple of head kick shots. He got him with 1 or 2 of them, but he was doing like, it wasn't a full power kick. It was almost like a jab head kick. And he didn't knock him out with it. Then you have more fucking Cerrone all over Makadessi. Another fucking, look at that shit. That shit is pure fucking beauty. Look at that technique. That's fucking beautiful. And then we get this. After that kick, Makadessi just does the timeout symbol. Universal all over the world. I think even fucking aliens know. Hey, hold up. Stop lasering these motherfuckers. He gets the universal symbol for timeout and ends the fight. Fucking Cerrone was like, what the fuck is going on? Everybody pretty much was like, what the fuck is going on? Cerrone broke his goddamn jaw with one of those Thai kicks to his goddamn face. Broke his fucking jaw. He heard it snap, and it was over. And he was smart enough to fucking know that, no, don't keep fighting, fucking injure yourself, fuck your career up or whatever. One thing about it, after the interview, during the interviews, he kept on fucking moving that jaw around, and it just bothered me. I was like, oh, stop doing that. He was like chewing and shit. Oh, fuck. It was disgusting. Now we have Chris Weidman versus Vitor Belfort. Chris Weidman, the Brazilian legend killer. Vitor, the legend. And the TRT user. He couldn't get to his steroids on this fucking fight, so everybody's wondering, like, will it be the Vitor that was just smashing through every fucking body lately, or will it be another Vitor? Because we know what happened to fucking all the rest of the guys that had to drop that TRT. Zeros. Chris Weidman. I'm still up in the air about this guy. I've never seen him tested. He's never fucking impressed me, really. Damn good fighter, but a good fighter, but he's never shown me anything through any adversity or just dominated anybody. Vitor, like I said, he's off the juice. So what Vitor are we gonna get in the ring? Now we have Vitor coming out. He's looking kind of slow. He's looking really thin compared to what he used to when he was on the TRT, on the juice. Weidman, of course, looks the same as always, a wrestler. Vitor blasts Weidman. It was a knee first, and then some hooks, and Weidman was fucking rocked. Vitor was trying his best to fucking finish him. We talking about early in the fucking first round. Weidman's just trying to fucking survive. And one thing I noticed, this motherfucker is good. Weidman is not getting hurt right here. He's covering up every fucking thing. Vitor is wasting his goddamn punches. Wasting them. Look at this, blocking every fucking thing Vitor is throwing. He is not hitting him. Vitor eventually caught on and was like, oh fuck, I'm just burning myself out. So he tried to be more smart about it. And by this time, Weidman was composed again. Had his fucking head back in the game. Took fucking Vitor down. And pretty much from there on, now, this is pissing me off. Every fucking guy from Brazil says he has a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. Do they sell them on street corners? Because Vitor supposedly has one. Weidman is some white guy from Idaho, Wisconsin or somewhere that was a wrestler. And he got a black belt from Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And he's raping him on the ground. There's nothing Vitor can fucking do. You come from the place where this fucking art originates and you can't do shit against this guy from Idaho. Fuck you and your belt. And so you got Vitor mounted, full mount on a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. Yeah, that's great. And he just pounds this motherfucker out. Look at that shit, crack his fucking jaw. And Weidman, I like this fight. This showed me something. Weidman for the fucking win. Now, I would like to make a note of this. I haven't seen a lot of interviews with Weidman, but he's either crazy or fucking stupid or both. Like some kind of combination of both, I believe. Like 60-40 either way. He's fucking crazy stupid. He fucking crouped. This motherfucker should never give interviews. It was retarded. Okay, and then we have, oh man, I just wanted to put this in here because really looking forward to this goddamn fight. Really looking forward to it. But here's my opinion. Please comment. I love McGregor. I love his fucking style. I love motherfucking swag. Aldo I'm not too keen on. But I've watched like YouTube videos of the fights and shit, and Aldo's a fucking monster. McGregor keeps that fucking leg two-way out there. I think he's gonna get fucking blasted. I think he's gonna get turned out. Let me know what your opinion is in the comments. But that's my fucking opinion. Now we get to the fucking heavyweight championship bout. Well, light heavyweight. They kinda count. Anthony Johnson versus Daniel Cormier. Anthony Johnson, a fucking monster on the fucking feet. Good hands, fucking devastating kicks. Daniel Cormier, good hands, fucking wrestling out of this world. Fucking was on an Olympic team and all that shit. Lost in a weird way to John Jones. To me, it was weird because he didn't seem like he was really into that fight. He didn't come out like he just wanted to just demean this man and destroy him. He came out, it was weird. It didn't seem like he had the fucking heart for that fight. We come out with this one. Anthony Johnson, being pretty much the Hulk, hits Daniel Cormier early, knocks him across the ring. I swear to God, he slid on the goddamn mat. It was ridiculous. One fucking punch. It was the punch heard around the world. Every time he would hit Cormier, you see there was a physical fucking impact, and he would go flying and shit. But Daniel, look at that fucking, that's a big looping ass punch that Anthony threw. And Cormier grabbed his ass and was able to fucking get his back. And that's the story of this fucking match. Cormier, his fucking wrestling was so on point this time. It was not the Cormier you saw in that John Jones fight. He was fucking, I don't know. His head was not in that fight, or his fucking spirit was broken. It was something weird going on. This is a different fucking Cormier that came in here. His wrestling was on point, and he wanted to, you could tell he wanted to fucking win this. Every time they engaged on the feet, Anthony would like hit him with one of those crazy ass punches. Daniel would run away. A crazy ass, oh, the body kicks, they were all devastating. But Cormier would fucking regroup, another fucking body kick, come back. Look at that punch. It's like you could see that he was ragdolling his ass every time he fucking hit him. He had the fucking power, but he didn't have the fucking endurance and the goddamn will. Cormier took his ass up, slam, took his ass to the ground, beat down. Almost had the Kimura right here. And just the further beat down, spent the rest of this fucking round on the ground getting beat up. Look at his fucking face. And have you ever seen a fucking fighter just demoralized like this? He didn't even fucking get up like immediately after the fucking bell rung. Cormier's walking away and he's still on the ground. Look at that fucking face. He just pounded him out. It was ridiculous. We get to the third. You know it's a fucking matter of time because Anthony's just breathing heavy. He can't fucking catch his breath. He has no strength left. But, well, I'll take that back. He has strength left, a couple of them, and Daniel fucking earned them. But then you get fucking Cormier capitalizing on his mistakes and gets the back. And you know it's pretty much over at this point. You got a fucking expert fucking wrestler on your goddamn back. And the tap from fucking Anthony Johnson, and Daniel Cormier gets the win. So Anthony's still young as fuck though. This was pretty much this is fucking Daniel's last fucking run. So I'm glad he got it, and I hope he does good things. At the end, he called out John Jones, said, "Get your shit together, John Jones." We all hope he does, because he's like one of the best, could be the greatest of all time if he could get his fucking social life together, stop doing coke, crack, crank, whatever the fuck he's doing. You never know, but that's a fight I'm looking forward to, and I want to see Anthony Johnson come back. He's a fucking class act, great guy.